Let's take a look at dividing fractions. With dividing fractions, it's important to remember that we're going to use the method called keep, change, flip. That means I'm going to keep my first fraction, which is 2/5, and I'm going to change my operation. The opposite of division is multiplication, so I'm going to change my division to multiplication, and then for my last fraction, I'm going to flip it. I'm going to put the denominator on top and the numerator on bottom. Now, I can work this problem just like a multiplication problem, and it gives me my right answer. 2 times 4 equals 8. 5 times 1 is 5. Now we all know that 8 divided by 5 is 1, with a remainder of 3, and the denominator stays the same. I know that 3/5 is in simplest form because 3 is prime, its only factors are 1 and 3, and 5 is not divisible by 3. So 1 3/5 is my answer. Let's take a look at the next one. Again, keep the 5/10, change the division into multiplication, and flip 1/2 into 2/1. 5 times 2 is 10. 10 times 10 is 10. And we know that when our numerator and denominator are the same number, that means they are equal to 1 whole. Let's do the next one. I'm going to keep, change, flip. 2 times 10 is 20. 3 times 6 is 18. I know when I divide 20 by 18, I'm going to get 1 with a remainder of 2. My denominator is going to stay the same. I know that this is not in simplest form because both 2 and 18 are even. Factors of 2 are 1 and 2. And I know they are both divisible by 2. So I'm going to put my whole 1 here. I'm going to say 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 18 divided by 2 is 9. My answer here is 1 1/9. Let's do another one. Keep, change, flip. 1 times 5 is 5. 3 times 3 is 9. Okay, that ended up as a proper fraction. That's good. The factors of 5 are 1 and 5. It's prime. 9 is not divisible by 5, so the greatest common factor between 5 and 9 is the number 1. That means 5/9 is in simplest form. Let's do one last one together. Keep, change, flip. 4 times 10 is 40. 5 times 4 is 20. I know that 40 can be divided by 20, and I would get 2. There are 2 groups of 20 out of 40 with nothing left over. Sometimes you'll put 0 over 20, but that's not really necessary because if I have 2 and 0/20, it's still that I just have 2. So I like to go ahead and tell my students they can just erase that or leave that off. And I know that my whole answer, my final answer here is the whole number 2. I hope you found that helpful.